Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Providencia and I am here with a recipe. Yay! I know you guys have been waiting for the food tutorials and all that good stuff. You guys love it. I love to make it, but I've just been busy. I just try to film vlogs or pre-recorded videos or hauls. Videos that I know that is a little easy for me to edit these days. I was like, you know what, my subscribers want food videos, I'm gonna give them one today. I also have a whole bunch of dishes of the week videos that are, you know, a couple weeks old, but I'm still gonna put it out there just to give you guys food ideas. I gotta put that in my channel. And yeah, so today I'm gonna make spaghettis with ground beef. I'm also going to make white rice for my son because he does not like spaghettis with ground beef. Sometimes when you see a picture, like let's say on social media, with meatless spaghettis, it's because that's the way he likes it. So that's why I make it for him like that. But today, no. I really want chopped meat in my spaghettis. I've been eating meatless spaghettis and I want some meat up in there. Yes, I do. So I'm going to make that. I'm going to make some fried plantains, and I'm gonna make like a little simple salad or whatever. Don't worry, you know I'm gonna show you guys everything. I'm gonna also let you know ahead of time that if you see me a little it's because I have very bad flare-ups. I was not gonna do this video today, but I said to myself, no, I gotta push myself. And yeah, that's why I'm doing it, and I'm just praying to God that I get through this video. I already took some freaking ibuprofen. I'm keeping it real. And yeah, so in case you guys don't know, I have fibromyalgia. That's another reason why I be so backed up on videos, because it's just horrible having that. If you don't know what it is, Google it and you'll understand how my body feels today. But by the grace of God, I'm going to push through this video. Oh, yes, I am. I'm doing this today. So let's go with the recipe, all right? Let's go and show you guys all the ingredients. I have here some chopped meat right here, ground chopped meat. And it is 73% lean and 27% fat. So I'm going to cook this first, you know, and I'm going to try to take out all the grease and all the oil out of that, because I do not want that in my spaghettis. I also got a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. This is what it is right here. I just have it in this little thingy here that I put it at. I got 2 cans of spaghetti sauce, pasta sauce. But you could use any type that you want, okay? Now, I don't know if I'm going to use 2. You guys know I eyeball everything. I may use 1, I may use 1.5, but for now, let's just leave the 2 there. You guys know that I show you guys everything from start to finish, so I'm going to let you know more or less how much I add. I also got a can of diced tomatoes. If you got fresh tomatoes, chop that sucker up, and you could also add it in this recipe. It's all good. You could always improvise. Also, I got a half box of spaghettis because I had made, like I said, meatless spaghettis for my son. So I got a half box and a whole box. So I'm using 1.5. All right, just letting you know. Okay. I also have some fresh cilantro in this bag right here. I got an onion right here. I really wanted the red one, but I don't have, so I'm using that one today. So if you, whatever onion you have, is all good. I also have some peppers here. Let me move this aside. Peppers, I have the red one, the yellow one, the green one, red, yellow, green, and I also have a Cubanelle pepper as well. Whatever peppers you have in your hand is all good. I'm gonna add all 4 of them, but if you only have red and green, which is mostly what people always have in their fridge, use that. It's all good. I also have some sofrito here. If you don't know what sofrito is, it's something that Puerto Ricans put in their food to make their food taste even extra delicious. I do got a sofrito recipe tutorial, so I'm gonna link that below. and that's what I'm gonna use. It's just a blend of herbs. It makes your rice, your beans, your food taste delicious. You guys should really make this, okay? You could also freeze them and all that good stuff. Also, I have here some garlic, right, that I have made when I made some fried plantains. I usually make plantains with some garlic on top. I will also leave that link down below to that video. And it's just very simple to make it. You know, I added some extra virgin olive oil, chopped garlic, and some salt, vinegar, and a little bit of pepper, okay? But if you only have, like, let's say, I'm so sorry, if you guys only have, like, let's say, garlic powder, like, look, I got garlic powder right here, okay? If you guys only have that, then use that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want, get a pesto or pilon and just do your own, like, garlic, or should I say ajo, and just add a little bit of that to the sauce that we're going to do right now. I also got Spanish olives. That's optional. A lot of people don't really like olives. I love olives, and I like to put that on everything. So this is optional, but I'm going to add it. If you don't want to add it, that's fine. I got here some oregano, any oregano that you have in your house. I also have 2 bags of sazon. You could use the Goya one. I'm going to insert a picture here. You could use that one, but you know, this is the one that I really like. It makes your food taste good, and it makes it even more redder. So I really like this one. It's called puro, and I have 2 of them, but I might just add only 1. It all depends on the taste. If I feel like I want to add 1, I'll add 1, 2, or whatever. I don't want the sauce to be also salty, but we're gonna go and do this all together. Also, I have here some adobo, all right, with pepper. That's why I didn't add no regular black pepper here, because this already have pepper, you know. But if you have, like, let's say the blue top to the adobo don't have pepper, add a little bit of black pepper to this, okay? And this pink thing right here is where I store my sugar. I am gonna add like a little bit of sugar, like maybe a small teaspoon, just to not make it too, you know, tomatoey. Sort of say it comes together when you put just a little spoon of sugar, okay? So this is everything that we have here, and let's go. Okay, so for now, the first thing that I did put a pot of water to boil, and that's where the extra virgin olive oil come to play. I added a little bit in there, so add like about, like, let's say a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, or whatever oil you have in your house, to the boiling water. Don't add no salt, okay? I know people sometimes salt it, but you know, since I'm using adobo and sazon and all that stuff, I don't want the pasta and the sauce to be too salty, so that's why I'm not gonna add the salt. So I'm just letting you guys know. So I am gonna add the pasta right now. Also, I have here a skillet. I mean, I know it looks a little beat up. My kids are messing up all my pots. I'm gonna buy some new pots, and I swear I'm not gonna let them use it because they're messing up all of my pots. But anyway, I have this one. I'm gonna put the ground beef right now. I'm gonna put the camera in the tripod, and we're gonna start doing this recipe. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my pasta. I do like to, for some reason, break it in half and then put it in there. But it's totally up to you and what you want to do. So you could just throw it in there, or... Okay, that just fell in there. I'm going to have to take that out. Okay, let's just continue. That's what we do up in here. We continue. I'm going to do it again. I didn't learn, you see? I didn't learn from the first time. You're going to want to use one of these. If you don't have one, go to the Dollar Tree or go to a dollar store and buy one. This you know, separates your spaghetti. And when you're mixing all the meat and, you know, all the sauce together with the spaghettis, like, this really comes in handy, you know. So try to invest at least $1 to just really buy it. So I'm mixing up all the noodles. You want to do that like from time to time, and stuff. I'll let you know more or less how many minutes it was in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil just for it don't stick, even though it's gonna release its own little juices. And we are gonna remove all of that. It all depends what kind of ground beef you have, depending on how much fat is in it. This one has quite a lot, so let me put that there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch that while it's cooking. I'm gonna use something like this, yes, a spatula, and I'm gonna be breaking it up and moving it around while as it's cooking. And I'm gonna let that cook first, and let's just for now cut all the vegetables and all that other good stuff. The spaghettis are doing this thing. The chopped meat is doing this thing. The rice, I already mounted it up. I'm gonna lower this down right here, and I'm gonna put a top on it, aluminum foil and top. All right, and I have here my veggies ready to cut them and all that good stuff. I got my tripod right behind there for you guys to see me. So I'm gonna cook this while the other stuff, you know, the spaghettis and the meat is cooking. And yeah, so let's do this. No, I'm good so far, thank you. Okay, so I already cut all of my vegetables. Not sure if all these vegetables are gonna go in there, but if, let's say, I don't add them all, I put it into, let's say, a small container like this. And tomorrow I'll be cooking, and I know I'll be needing some peppers, some cilantro, whatever. Let's just see. We're gonna go with the flow here. But I already cut all of my peppers, my onions, my cilantro. I gave it like a chop. You could cut it like you could cut it smaller if you want. I feel like I like it like that better. And I do like the stems, you know. You want to cut the little tips of the stem, of course. And yeah, so I have that. I already got my plátanos in water. You want to see that recipe, it'll be down below. I got my rice on very low heat. I took out the spaghettis while I was chopping this, but of course you're not going to see that because that's all part of editing. And the meat is like almost done. One more minute. So I'm going to show you everything now. And there it is. That is the spaghettis. I do have it in cold water, and I'm gonna drain it out right now. I just wanted it to be cool. Don't worry, this is gonna warm up once I put the hot sauce and put it on low heat. You're gonna see it anyway. So I already took out all the spaghettis. It took about like maybe 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes, depending on your stove. So you want to do that. You want to also leave it on high heat when you're boiling this. And as you can see, the meat is almost done. I'm going to give it like maybe one more minute just to be on the safe side. Look at all that grease right here. And I am going to drain that out. Yes, I am. So I took the spaghettis out and I put it in a bigger pot because I know once I put the meat and the spaghettis together, you're going to need a bigger pot, you know. So keep mind of that. And I'm going to drain this right now. Oh, yes, I am. This is really heavy. This is a cast iron and I'm like struggling here. Yes, I am. So I'm gonna let this drain, and don't worry, you know I always clean my house. If you watch my cleaning videos, you know I'm real clean. So I'm definitely gonna clean this sink, but I'm gonna let it sit here for like 2-3 minutes. Make sure all that grease and water come out. Look at that, so you can see it yourself. I don't want that. So I'm gonna let that drain out, and then we're gonna start putting all of this together. Alright, so I got my pot here. It's really hard when you do YouTube videos and you gotta re-clean pots and all that stuff. Okay, I got it on medium high. I am gonna add just a little bit of olive oil. Don't mind my pot. I know it's looking all busted, but my kids, when they cook, oh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna buy new pots for my videos, and I'm telling you, they're not allowed to use it. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna open up my sofrito, right? Oh yes. I love the smell of sofrito. And I got a tablespoon, okay? A tablespoon right here, and I'm gonna scoop out 2 spoons of sofrito. Alright, let me put some of that juice that's in the bottom. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna rinse this out, and I'm gonna put some garlic from the tostones that I made yesterday. And here you go. I'm gonna add a spoon, but hey, if you're garlic, you know what? No. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm sorry. Right here. Alright. Put that in. Try to cook it for like a minute or two, you know. You guys should smell my house. I love food. Sorry. And this is my chopped meat. I am putting it in there. Alright. Alright. I gotta do more cooking videos. Those are what gets the most views. I mean, in my vlogs, I always include at least a dish or two that I made, you know, for the week. Alright, so you could also get food ideas from my vlogs. Just saying. Alright. Mix that baby up. I know it looks plain right now, but it's gonna come together. And I am gonna add, I have some oregano. I'm gonna use my hands, even though this always goes in my nails and get it dirty. I'm gonna add 2 pinches of that. And they're ground oregano. So if you have like the oregano that is like kind of whole, just try to crush it in there a little bit. I'm gonna start off with, no, I'm gonna do the 2 packets of sazon. Alright, Put that up.
Oh, you make the spaghetti with the meat inside of it and stuff?
Yes, I am. The adobo, I'm only gonna add a little bit because I don't know how it's gonna, you know, taste with the sazon packet, because I don't want to end up it being salty. If I add more little later on, when I taste it, and I feel like I gotta add a little bit more, you can either add a little bit of sazon, a little bit of adobo, or you can add a little bit of salt. It's all up to you, you know. I am going to add just a little bit of the juice of this. Okay. For extra flavor. And like I said, this is optional. You could cut them into little pieces. They do sell them like in pieces. Try not to get them all with the pits. You don't want that. I mean, I like that a lot. Sorry, I don't know. But, you know, 4th of July is coming soon. And people are doing fireworks now. Yeah. And of course, I'm gonna have some. I love olives. Oh yeah, this is getting together. Oh my god, I cannot wait to eat. I'm not gonna add the peppers and all that good stuff now. I like to add it towards the end. Not towards the end, but at least the last few minutes of it cooking. Alright, but if you want to add like the peppers and the onions now, you can. I am going to add the cilantro. That's what I am going to add now. But the peppers and onions, I'm not going to add now. I like to do it the last few minutes of it cooking, because that's just the way I like it. I like my onions and my peppers not too hard, not too soft either. And by the way, in the back of this pot, I got some oil. I'm going to do my plátanos, okay? Alright, so let that cook for at least 2-3 minutes. Okay, so it's been there like sizzling for like 2-3 minutes. I am going to add some diced tomatoes. Oh my god, look at that. I'm sorry. I got a little happy. Alright, so I know every time I see food, oh my goodness. And I don't care who be like, oh, you're fat. Yeah, I am. I'm a nice chunky lady. Luscious. Oh yeah. See how I tell you it's coming along great? Look at that. Look at that. Oh yes. Let me take a picture of that. Most definitely. Alright, so we're gonna give this a quick mix. I let that cook for another few minutes as well. Every time I add something, I always let it cook for a few minutes. That's what brings in all the flavors. And look, I'm gonna try to bring it closer to you. Look at that beauty. Oh my god. You could tell it's nice and flavorful, and I haven't even tasted it. Look at how beautiful this is. Yes, nice and savory. I'm gonna put it back on the tripod. I just wanted you to get a glimpse of its beauty. And yeah. And now I'm gonna add the meat sauce. I am gonna add the two because I realized just looking at the spaghettis that we're gonna need sauce. So I'm gonna add the two of them, and I'm just gonna add just a little bit of water. I'm gonna show you right now. Just this much, okay? Don't worry, it's not gonna make it watery because this is gonna cook for a little while, and it will thicken up more, okay? So, and I'm gonna do that with the second can as well. And let's give this a nice little mix. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna taste it, just the sauce. you know. Okay, so just to see if it needs salt or anything else. Oh my god. I am gonna add a little bit more adobo. That's why I didn't put a lot, because I didn't want it to be salty, but I feel like it needs a little bit. Okay. That's good right there. Alright, so I am gonna add that, and I'm probably gonna add maybe one more pinch of oregano, because I do want to have that nice oregano taste in there. So do that. So that was 3 pinches, okay? And when it comes to the adobo, just try to make sure that you put a little bit when you're, you know, when you're cooking it, and then when you taste it and you feel like it needs a little bit more, then you add a little bit more, you know. And yeah, I got sugar here, and I'm only gonna add 1 teaspoon. You're not gonna taste it, don't worry. Alright, it just kind of, you know, mellows all the acidity sorry, you know, from all the tomatoes and all that other good stuff. So it really tastes really good. Oh, can't wait to eat. And the peppers, I'm definitely gonna add the last like maybe 5 minutes of like maybe 5 to 7 minutes of it when it's almost done. All right, so but like I said, you can add the peppers and the tomatoes whenever you want. So I am gonna let this cook for maybe about another like maybe 5-7 minutes, right? And then we're gonna add the peppers and all that good stuff. I'm gonna be frying my plantains right now. I also got, I forgot to mention that I also have how you call it, bread, and I'm gonna make toasted bread with butter. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so my granddaughter's here, so in case you hear her, you already know. She's been here for a few minutes. Okay, and I am gonna add, I'm gonna start adding the peppers little by little. Okay, so the plantains are frying in the back. Let's see if I could just adjust it a little bit. Frying for the second time. Yes. Look at these beautiful plátanos. Look at it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this in front of you, but just so you can take a nice look at it. I'm going to put it right back because I still got to fry it for like at least a minute or two. Alright, I do got a recipe on my plantains, although I would like to update that video and do it again. So, maybe one of these days, because I make plátanos a lot. But anyway, back to this, because this is the tutorial. I'm showing you little clips of everything I'm doing, but the main video is this right here. Now look at this. Look at this beauty. Let me go and take out the tripod. Look at this. Onions, peppers, everything nice and translucent. Beautiful. This is what's gonna go all over your nice spaghetti. Alright, I do got also a recipe on spaghettis and chicken. I will link that below. It's an old video, but it's still good. You can learn a lot from it. So I'm gonna link it below in case you want to make this with chicken instead. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that alone, and we're gonna put this on top of the spaghettis now. So we have the spaghettis here. Like I said, I put it in a bigger pot. And look at my plátanos. Oh yes, nice and beautiful. Let me just show you one, okay, just to make y'all hungry. Let's put this. Let's clear this up. Oh, look at that. Oh yes, my plátanos. So I have that there. I'm hooking it up today. And I got the sauce here, and I'm just gonna pour it in there. And that's why you need a bigger pot. Don't worry, we're gonna mix this up. Let me get a spoon. A spoon for this. We can't let none of that goodness go to waste. No way. I already told my kids they better wash dishes. I ain't washing no dishes. I already did enough. For real. Okay, everything is nice and mixed, so I'm gonna put this back in the stove and just warm it up for like a few minutes. You don't have to put it on high heat, you're just warming it up, okay? So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna also toast my bread and make my cabbage salad. Well, just cabbage. that's what I really want. So we'll be back. Alright, it's hard. I tell you, it's hard. But I'm doing it. My back is starting to hurt a lot. Like, severely. Ooh, you don't know what it's like to have fibromyalgia. But anyway. They already got a little, how you call it, warm. All the juice part is in the bottom. Okay. We try to scoop it out as much as I can. Oh, look at that. My son took a little bit from the pot and he was like, oh my God. He was really happy. And that's how you gotta move it around. And yeah, I'm looking for all the peppers. Where is it at? There it is. There it is. Nice peppers everywhere. Alright, so I'm gonna show you everything, a quick view of everything, and I'm gonna definitely plate this in front of you guys. Okay, so this is everything that I did today. I made some toasted bread, made some plantains. I didn't do a lot of plantains because my kids don't want none, so yeah. Cabbage as well. I didn't make a lot because my kids don't really like cabbage, but I do. I got avocado there. I got some Parmesan cheese and Romano. Okay, so I could add to my pasta. I got some corn that I am gonna add to my cabbage right here. I got the Italian dressing for the cabbage. I got this beauty right here, which is the main recipe in this video. So please share my videos. It's very important to me. Give it a like. I am here with pain and I am doing this video. I was not gonna do this video at all. I had it planned, but I was not gonna do it by the way I felt this afternoon. But I said no, I'm gonna push myself. I already said that I was gonna do it on Facebook yesterday, and I can't disappoint people, so that's why I did it. So please, a like, a subscribe, all that good stuff. I got all types of videos in my channel. Check my playlist. And yeah, I don't know what the hell that bang was, but anyway. And my rice. Yep, all this that I did today, all me. So I am gonna plate this in front of you guys. And here is the final dish. Yay! You finally got to see me. Okay, wait a minute. I don't like the way that looks. Okay, there you go. Tuck it in, make your plate look pretty. You finally got to see me plating it up, because a lot of people really love my presentation, but it takes a lot of work. You know, you gotta like put it a certain way, put certain spices on top and all that stuff. Now let me just tell you what everything is on this plate. We got some white rice, some Parmesan cheese, the Romano one, and the Romano one. Okay, you can put that right on top. All right. Can you tell Chunky to lower that down a little bit?
Chunky,
my son is playing, you know, Fortnite, I believe, and you know, This is just real life right now. Bread with, you know, toasted bread with butter. I got some plantains and some of the cabbage salad with some corn and some Italian dressing on top, and the avocado. I cut it really thin, and I put the Italian dressing right inside as well. So this is it. This is the whole final dish. This is what you saw in my video today. Alright, so I did everything step by step. You guys can make it, and I know that you can. Alright, so I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to press the notification bell, share, like, and subscribe. Recommend my channel to your friends, your family, your loved ones, whoever. And let me just show you again. Listen, if you don't make that spaghettis, you're missing out on life, okay? Because it is so good. My kids are here like, hurry up, Mom. We want to eat. And stuff. So I will be trying to make more cooking videos. I know you guys miss that a lot, and I'm gonna really try to do that and mingle other videos as well in my channel, like as far as vlogs, hauls, dishes of the week, prepping videos, and all that stuff. But I'm gonna really try to my best to put more cooking videos, because I know you guys love it. So I hope you guys are happy that I made a cooking video. Yay! Give it a thumbs up. Take care. God bless. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.